الرابع. I hope you are all good. Hopefully inshallah we are going to start our second semester with unit number 5, lesson number 1. So please ya miss, open your student book, page 56 and 57. Let's start doing the exercises together. Let's start with exercise number 1. Let's read it. Look, listen and write the student's name. So here يا رابع we are going to read the classroom jobs اللي هم أعمال متعلقة بالغرفة الصفية, classroom jobs, and we are going to write the student's name. رح نكتب اسم الطالب. So here we have classroom jobs. Let's first read them together. Water the plants. Erase the board. Feed the fish. Help the teacher. Take out the garbage. Collect the books. Clean up the classroom. And the last one is hand out the notebooks. So we are going to write the student's name beside each one. But first, we're going to discuss their meanings together. We have these, we call them verb phrases اللي هما جمل فعلية تبدأ بفعل رابع. تبدأ بفعل, we call them verb phrases. Okay, we have the first one اللي هي water the plants بمعنى يسقي النباتات. Erase the board يمسح السبورة. Feed the fish يطعم السمك. Help the teacher يساعد المعلمة أو المعلم. Take out the garbage يخرج القمامة. Collect the books يجمع الكتب. Clean up the classroom ينظف الغرفة الصفية أو الصف. Last one is hand out the notebooks اللي هو يوزع الدفاتر. So المطلوب منا رابع memorize these verb phrases. مطلوب نحفظ معاني هدول الverb phrases so that you can answer the questions that are related to them. So let's go back to the exercise. So بما أنه عرفنا معاني هدول الverb phrases, let's answer this question together. So we have the first one is water the plants. Look at the picture. Who is watering the plants? Who is watering the plants? Let's see. We have Vicky. This is Vicky. She is watering the plants. Okay. Erase the board. Look at the picture. Erase the board. We have, yes, Sabrina. Excellent. Feed the fish. Feed the fish. We have Helen and Carol. We have here Helen and Carol. They are feeding the fish. Help the teacher. Look at the picture. Who is helping the teacher? Excellent. We have George. Take out the garbage. Who is taking out the garbage? Let's see. We have Mickey and Brian. Mickey and Brian, they are taking out the garbage. Collect the books. We have Julie. Yes, this is Julie. She's collecting the books. Clean up the classroom. We have Lucy and Bob. And the last one is hand out the notebooks. We have Danny. Okay, did you get the idea? So المطلوب فقط يا رابع أن نكتب اسم الطالب بجنب العمل الذي يقوم به. Okay, yes. Let's move to exercise number 2. We are going to write 5 sentences about your classroom chores. So we are going to use the verb phrases we discussed in exercise number 1. We have to use have to, has to, or doesn't have to. I wrote 5 sentences, so let's discuss them. I have to collect the books. Okay, so I use the verb phrase collect the books. I have to. You have to help the teacher. She has to erase the board. Why I used has to؟ لأنه she is singular بينما you is plural أو تعامل معاملة الجمع. We have to وعندي plural, so I'm going to use have to. والverb phrase hand out the notebooks. وعندي he doesn't have to feed the fish. This grammar we will talk about it in details إن شاء الله hopefully on Monday اللي هي قاعدة have to و has to. Okay, so now let's move to page 57. Let's start with exercise number 3. Let's read it together. Look, listen and say. We have these speech bubbles. Let's start. Do you have to take the garbage out? He's asking. Yes, we do. Does George have to collect the books? No, he doesn't. What does he have to do? He has to help the teacher. What do Helen and Carol have to do? They have to feed the fish. As you can see يا رابع, here also they are using the have to, has to grammar, but in terms of questions. Here they are presenting to you the questions. And as you can see, I have two types of questions. أنا عندي نوعين من الأسئلة. Let's discuss them here. The first type of the question is yes or no question. سؤال اللي بيكون جوابه نعم أو لا. We call it yes or no question. It starts with do or does plus subject اللي هو الفاعل plus have to plus complement اللي هو تكملة الجملة. ودائما الجواب بيكون either yes or no. النوع الثاني اللي هو WH question that starts with the WH word. WH words يا رابع حكينا عنهم اللي هم what, when, where, why. We call them WH words because they start with WH. Okay? So السؤال راح يتكون من WH word plus do or does plus subject plus have to plus complement اللي هي تكملة الجملة. Let's go back to the exercise. We have here the first kind of the question اللي هو yes or no question. It starts with do. لاحظ يا رابع السؤال هنا بدأ do. إذن هذا سؤال yes or no. So I have do وعندي you اللي هي subject الفاعل. عندي have to و take the garbage out اللي هم الverb phrases اللي حكينا عنهم من شوي. ولاحظ إنه جوابي كان yes we do. وليش استخدمت yes؟ ليش كان جوابي yes؟ لأنه السؤال نوعه yes or no question. واضح الفكرة يا رابع؟ Yes. As well here I have does George have to collect the books? Also I have it as a yes or no question. Okay. بينما هذا السؤال it starts with the WH word, so ما رح يكون عندي الجواب yes or no. نلاحظ يا رابع في WH question الجواب ما رح يكون yes or no, رح يكون full answer جواب كامل. ما رح يكون عندي yes or no. Okay, now let's move to exercise number 4. Answer about yourself. So you are going to answer about yourself. Let's read the questions. Do you have to make your bed? أولا لازم نحدد is this a yes or no question or WH question. Yes, excellent. It's yes or no question. It started with do. So الجواب رح يكون yes or no. Let's see. Do you have to make your bed? Yes, I do. Make your bed بمعنى يرتب سريره. So, do you have to make your bed? Yes, I do. Let's move to question 2. Do you have to help the teacher? We said help the teacher بمعنى يساعد المعلمة. So, this is also a yes or no question. إذا رح يكون الجواب يا رابع yes, I do. Question number 3. What do you have to do at school? ونلاحظ إنه هون it start with WH word. So هون الجواب ما رح يكون yes or no. It will be a full answer. Okay. So what do you have to do at school? He's asking about what do you do at school. Okay. So الجواب رح يكون I have to collect the books. Okay. نلاحظ رابع this is full answer. Last one, what do you have to do at home? Let's see. It's not a yes or no question. So the answer is I have to do my homework. Okay. المطلوب منا يا رابع at the end of this lesson إنه نعرف معاني الverb phrases، نحاول نحفظ معانيهم أيضا على أساس إذا مروا معي مرة ثانية أكون حافظ معناهم. Also, this is a brief introduction for our grammar. هاي مقدمة بسيطة للقاعدة اللي رح تمر معانا بunit number 5 اللي هي قاعدة has to و have to. And as I said, we are going to talk about it in details. رح نناقشها بالتفاصيل يوم الاثنين إن شاء الله. Good luck رابع.